Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we're sitting here talking about the upcoming WWE Axxess. This is, of course, going to be for 2016 WrestleMania 32 going down in Dallas. Um, what's that place called? The Kay Bailey Convention Center. That's going to be the same place that's hosting Axxess. Honestly, today I bought Wrestlemania tickets. The plan of attack was that we were going to go to Axxess on Thursday. And that's normally the day that me and Ravi have had the most fun, going to Axxess, where there's not as many people there because the travel package people don't come in until normally on Fridays. So it's sort of like, first dips. It's almost like Axxess on Thursdays, almost for the locals or just for the people that are smart enough to get there a day early and get themselves situated. We actually always fly in on Wednesday. This year we're going to be going to New York Knicks game against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Arena. So that's going to be a ton of fun. When it came down to buying Axxess tickets today, I was very lucky. We're going to be going to Axxess on Sunday, and I was able to pick up a Randy Orton VIP ticket. The Randy Orton tickets go for $100. Seth Rollins is also available. He's a premium VIP that was going for $180. When I went to the pre-sale today, I was able to pull up an Orton real fast, and then when I went back to try and buy another one because Ravi had mentioned to me that he wasn't feeling that well. I think that was the day before, it might have been the night before. I thought maybe that since he didn't get on Skype when we were doing the call, to see who was getting what. I thought maybe he had, slept in or overslept or something like that. So I was just going to see if I could pull another one. And basically, when I tried to buy the Orton, they said, "Hey, no more Ortons, but if you want, there's a Rollins." So I hit the button again, and I was able to pull Rollins, but I wasn't 100% sure. That he wanted to get a Rollins, so I ended up putting it back and still trying to get the Orton, which never was able to pop up. But he was able to text me saying that he was able to get the one guy that he wanted, which was Rollins. So he's going to be going to Axxess on Sunday with me. We both ended up getting VIPs. He got Rollins, I got Orton. I think that from the Axxess tips video that I made a couple of days ago, people can tell that to me. I'm not the biggest Randy Orton fan, but to me, honestly, maybe I can make somebody that's going to be signing on Sunday morning. Maybe I can make them my VIP person. I had a VIP to WrestleMania 30 when I met Hulk Hogan. And I went in and they hadn't put up the listing yet, and you normally get first in line, and if I would have known who was going to be there, I would have gotten the 3MB line, because I really wanted to meet Three Man Band and get that picture with all three guys, but I guess wrong, I ended up getting in line with Epico and Primo as the Matadors, with the Bull, and I was able to go over and get in the Three Man Band line. And meet them, but sort of like last year when I had a VIP, I should have gone to that Page line, but I ended up guessing wrong and going over to the Elimination Chamber to get that picture that I really wanted, and I missed out on Paige. Definitely, even though I had the Ric Flair ticket, if I would have met Paige, she would have been my VIP, and I would have had no problem with going to there. But anybody who's watched my videos for the past few years has known that Randy Orton's not my guy. But I am still excited that I am going to meet him. I know there's a lot of people in my place that are Randy Orton fans. That if I said that I wouldn't have cared about meeting him, they would have said, "Hey, why didn't you let somebody who wanted a ticket get it?" I think a lot about Randy Orton, like I do about CM Punk, is that CM Punk is not one of my favorite guys, but I think over the history of being a wrestling fan, maybe 10 years from now, when I go back and watch wrestling from this era, Randy Orton matches, CM Punk matches are going to pop up as matches that I really liked, because he's a wrestler's wrestler. I mean, he's a really good wrestler. But, I remember there was a period of time when he was with Legacy and he was the WWE champion. He had a real long run with it. It was one of my favorite times to be a wrestling fan. And I hated Randy Orton. I hated the fact that he would come out and he would wrestle a match and he would get his ass kicked and it looked like he was finally going to lose. And then here comes DiBiase and, Cody Rhodes. And next thing you know, we don't get we don't get the title switch. Orton wins again, and he continues on. But each and every week, I kept on coming in because I knew that when he lost, I wanted to make sure I was there to check it out. But, I was very lucky. When I got the Hulk Hogan one, it was on a special Axxess pre-sale deal because I don't think they could announce the Hulk Hogan deal until he had actually signed a WWE contract, and I don't think he signed a contract until the day he returned, because I remember I woke up early in order to sign up for the network, and that's when I received the email about the Hulk Hogan deal, and that's when I went on Twitter, and I basically, pleaded, anybody you can get me one, I'll offer you double the price. And somebody was just lucky enough to pass on the pre-sale that was sent to travel package people to get first dibs on buying this Hogan ticket if they wanted it. And I was lucky enough to get one. But this is my first time ever getting a VIP on a normal Axxess pre-sale, which is like winning the lottery. I know a lot of people were going for Undertaker. I know a lot of people were going, for Cena wasn't on there. So I really don't know. I mean, this year, everybody wanted tickets, but I think that the one guy that everybody wanted was Taker. By the end of the day, I think all VIPs ended up selling out, even the Dudleys, Del Rio. I wasn't really surprised that Kevin Owens sold out. He's got a lot of fans. But the Dudleys and Del Rio, $100 for a meet and greet at Axxess. I know that you get to go into the VIP line, which is a plus because you get into the thing before GAs, and that is a plus for a lot of people. But I was sort of surprised that they really did. But Orton's going to be a fun one to meet, even though he's not one of my favorite guys. I want to do the pose with him. I got to practice to make sure I can get it right. And I don't look like a goof because my biggest fear is I put the head up too high. And then when I take the picture, I can basically tell it's me because of my body, but I can't see my face. It'll be fun. We're good old Randy Orton. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to return or not. There was a little part of me that thought that he might have returned for the Royal Rumble, and he wasn't there. So I don't know if he's going to be ready for WrestleMania. He has tweeted that the reports about his injury aren't as bad as people think they are. So we'll have to see what they do to put this thing together. And I'm meeting Randy Orton, Sunday Axxess. Peace out, everybody.